everybody. Welcome in. I got some breaking news, and I'm just going off like this is hastily put together breaking news. I'm just going off of 9 seconds of what Kyle Kaliski has said. I would do normally like my screen recorder but 2 reasons. I don't have a good mic, and I don't have wait. What's the other reason? I don't care, man. Let's just look it up. Okay, if I heard correctly, I'm just excited because I believe I've heard that the Supreme Court has ruled unanimously 9-0 that the Trump administration must return Mr. Kilmar Abrego Garcia, the guy we've been reporting on over the past couple of weeks. Let me try to get us some information. I'm sorry, man. I'm trying to get it all together here. Hastily put together. Let's do it from Axios. Okay. The Trump administration must take steps to return a Maryland resident who was mistakenly deported from the U.S. Supreme Court ruled on Thursday. The big picture. The Trump administration followed a lower court order to return Mr. Kilmar Abrego Garcia, a Salvadorian national who the government erroneously deported, arguing the judge's order imposes on the president's foreign policy powers. Driving the news. The High Court, in an unsigned order with no dissenting votes, 9-0, said the lower court judge properly requires the government to facilitate Abrego Garcia's release from custody in El Salvador and ensure that his case is handled as it would have been had he not been improperly sent to El Salvador. I'm sorry, but I'm just excited because I said in my last video about this guy, I said there was about a 60 to 70% chance that he returns and you get an answer from the Supreme Court or the appeals court or whatever within a day. I was right about both. The Supreme Court temporarily paused on Monday a federal judge's midnight deadline to return Abrego Garcia while the justice wait case. Man, that's what I was worried. Man, I was legit worried when they came and I was like, what is this? They paused the deadline. And then I was like, okay, they just want more time to review the case. And then, of course, I'm worried because, you got to worry about Thomas, of course, Kavanaugh, most likely, Gorsuch, and, of course, Robertson's a wild card. But Coney-Barrett's been great on her rulings lately. And, of course, you got the liberals. I don't have to worry about them. But the 9-0 is not what I was expecting, and I hope they can do this for other people like that. What about the gay barber? What about the tattoo artist? What about the soccer player who got sent there? But I hope that's adjudicated as well. Okay, the Trump administration had asked the High Court to get rid of the Monday deadline set by the U.S. District Judge Paula Zenas to return Abrego Garcia to the U.S. The Supreme Court, in its order, noted this deadline had passed. To the extent the government's emergency application is effectively granted, in part, and the deadline in the challenged order is no longer effective, the order said. The judge has to clarify its directive with due regard to the deference owed to the executive branch and the conduct of foreign affairs per the order. Okay, we're almost done. Bear with me. What they're saying. Judge Sonia Sotomayor said in an opinion that fellow liberal justices Elena Kagan and Ketanji Brown Jackson signed on to the proper remedy is to provide Abrego Garcia with all the process to which, God, it's hard to read, all the process to which he would have been entitled had he not been unlawfully removed to El Salvador. I'm sorry, when I read fast, I mess up a lot, but I'm excited because I didn't think this was going to happen. I needed news like this. Catch up quick. The government accuses Abrego Garcia, who was legally living in Maryland, of being a member of MS-13. And how about that Trump guys? I gotta gloat a little bit. I gotta take a little victory lap on the Trump guys. I thought, what about all that bullshit? You said he was MS-13. You said he was Trinidad Arago. He's a dangerous guy. All that bullshit was lies. That's why you follow facts. You don't believe talking points and bullshit you see on Twitter. You actually look at court documents. Look at facts. Can you read? I'm questioning. Can you people even fucking read? Or can you dispute talking points like a damn robot? Being a member of MS-13, even though he had not been convicted of gang-related crimes. I saw so much vitriol, lies, and slander about this guy. What about now, motherfucker? You people are full of shit. Right-wingers are full of shit. All they have is hate and ignorance and stupidity and malice. You're full of shit. Abrego Garcia's lawyers argued in their response. Oh, by the way, remember the expression Ben Shapiro, facts don't give a fuck about your feelings. It's facts. I'm going to add my own little spin. Facts don't give a damn about your feelings, Trump guys. In the end, reality is going to crush you like a fucking grape. You and your boy. Just keep watching. Abrego Garcia's lawyers argued in their response Monday evening that there is no credible reason for the U.S. to withhold his return, as it was the government's error that led to his deportation. Error. Man, they gotta bring this fucking man back. That's, but hey, Trump guys, I know Trump is your god. What a mediocre fucking god. But there's somebody that's stronger than Donald Trump. His name's actually God. And he's going to crush your boy like a fucking grape. Just keep watching. Just keep watching. Donald Trump thinks God spared him on July 13th last year to do whatever the hell, to do the dumbest, absolute dumbest presidency I've ever seen, the most un-American bullshit I've ever seen, the most just evil shit I've ever seen. This isn't a presidency. It's not even a regime at this point. It's just pure evil doing the devil's work. And God's going to take care of Donald Trump. He's going to take care of all of us, but he's especially going to take care of Donald Trump. He's going to get his in this life. I guarantee it. God will see to it. He's not going to let us down. This man is evil. Context. Abrego Garcia was detained by immigration officials and mistakenly deported despite a court order that he remain in the U.S. And that's not that he had a court order, this do not remove order, and they were sent him to El Salvador anyways, the worst prison in the world. Oh no, there's going to be karma for this, Donald Trump. God doesn't like this shit. He's going to punish you. He remained in the U.S. due to likelihood of harm in El Salvador. This man has a 5-year-old child at home, disabled. Can't even communicate because he has hearing problems. You took him away from his father in a very important development part of that child's life. And just to send him to El Salvador, one of the worst prisons in the world, oh no, this is evil. And if you still support him at this point, you're evil. You are one of the devil's demons. You're doing the devil proud. He loves you. You are a sick individual. How could you still support this evil at this point? You are so un-American. There's a thing called due process, you pigs. He was wrongly told last month by immigration agents that his status had changed. Justice Department attorneys conceded that he was removed to El Salvador because of an administrative error. Anyways, that's it. Kilmar Abrego Garcia is coming home, and he's going to have a great life ahead of him with his son and American citizen wife. And even if she wasn't an American citizen, I just want to get the facts out of it. Even if she wasn't, that's a human being, and just like he is, and his son, and Donald Trump, far from a human being. I don't know what happened to that guy. This isn't the Donald Trump from 2016 or even the Donald Trump from 2020. This guy's pure evil now. I don't know what happened to him, but man, oh boy, I wouldn't want to be him is all I can say. He's going to be running his whole life, running from the crimes he committed, running from the awful things he's continued to do to this day. And you can't outrun that. I'm telling you, man, like there's an expression. I'm going to share one expression with you. I always like to share is anytime I get the chance. You may outrun justice in this life, Donald Trump. But nobody can elude judgment. See ya.